Alrighty guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be reviewing this iRacing replay. That was a pretty good one. I'd like to show you guys. So we're going to start from my view. We're going to start from the very beginning here, and we're gonna switch around between the different cars because I get pretty far ahead, and then they're pretty far ahead. Uh, so we'll start from my view on the first lap. So I seem to be able to get a pretty good start off the line here. Managed to get in front of third place. The first and second place get better starts though. We're into turn one. No turn one carnage, luckily. Don't worry, we get more later on. Okay, so we're going into turn two. Now keep an eye on this red guy, because he's going to be where a lot of this focus is around later on. So down to the back straight on the first lap. So it's relatively boring from here. So we're going to skip ahead to lap number 7, which lap number 7 is when the fun begins. So these two just start to pull away from me, and then I kind of close the gap. They open it back up. Relatively boring until we get to the lap 7. All right, we're almost there. All right, now here's lap 7. Now I'm going to skip forward to this next guy. Now, he manages to close up the gap on the first place guy. So he's going to try and take him in this next corner. But he's not, you can't take him like this. This is a dive bomb. Now, never ever dive bomb. Dive bombs are bad. So actually, no, he's going to go wide there because he carried too much speed or didn't have the right line or something. So he uh, gets past him here. So that was a good move. I'll give him that one. So that was a clean pass there. And then starts to come over, but he backs out. This is where it gets interesting. Now, Buddy Boy here decides to take a wider line or carry too much speed or something and drops his right rear tire off in the dirt. Now, doing so, that's flung him over to the left. Now, when he goes over here, he's going to try and get back on that track as soon as possible, which is probably not a good call because we got first place right here. So, punt, crunch. There's a giant crunch that sends him into the wall backwards over here, and our first place guy damaged over through here. And then I'm back here. And this is where I managed to get in front of both of them, because they took each other out. So I get in front of him, and then he's going to get in front of me, but he's damaged, so he has to go to the pits. Then another dude also followed me through from behind. So now we're going to focus on this guy for the next few laps, because on the next lap, another fun, interesting thing happens again. So he manages to catch up to this gray dude through here. Now this gray dude is the one who's been suffering for this like entire race, as you'll see later on. So he catches up through here, Tim, and he's going for the dive bomb in this corner. This was a terrible maneuver. Why would you do this? You're just doing this, I guess, because you want the position that bad. So he just dive bombs him, crunch, and punts him through the corner. Just uses his brakes, uses him as his brakes. So now he's in front of him, the gray dude. So now he catches up to me. So we'll skip it forward a few more laps because nothing really interesting happens other than him catching me. I pull away from him for a bit and then he catches up in the next few laps. So we're going to unpause this on lap 15 actually. 15 is where he's caught up to me and it starts to get good. Okay, so see, he's really closing in on me. So here we go. Well, actually, we'll have to blur that a bit more. So now he's caught. He wants to pass really bad. But coming up into the turn 2 here, he decides to try and go for the dive bomb, but I block him off, so he can't take the dive bomb. So he has to back out. But then in the meanwhile, he's lost it now. So he's dropped the tire off now over there. He's done. So I'm pulling away from him. He's managed to spin out. Now, to reasons that the best scientists in the world cannot figure out, my man here decides to do a donut back onto the track while Gray Dude's coming through the corner. And let's see what I mean by this guy's just been, picked on this entire race. But karma comes back to bite. So he does a donut into the middle of the track, and Gray Dude has nowhere to go. So they collide, and somehow this red car is invincible and does not get damage, while the gray dude is now damaged. I have no clue how, but the red car is invincible. It's the invincible Miata. You could take a flamethrower to this thing and, drop a rock on it, like a boulder, and it'd be fine. So he manages to get past him in this next corner, but by doing so he drops tire off there. But then he decides, oh, well, I'll just take him on the inside. Like I'm used to doing in this corner. Oh crap, I can't take him there. Well, he turns over, he shoots through the grass here, and then he decides to go back onto the track and take Gray Dude out yet again. He's been punted by this guy, or damaged by this guy 3 times, and somehow his car still works. Think it's all over. This guy's got second by cheating, pretty much. But oh no, it gets good.
Congratulations, Mike.
It's really good. So I've looks like I've pretty much, I'm already into this next corner. So what's happening here is we have our absolute mad lad here, who comes up and thinks he's gonna take red guy there on the inside. Now you might think that'd be, but no, red guy decides to try and cut over. By the time red guy cuts over, he's already down the inside. He's already there. So he gets pitted there, and on the final corner before the straight, he gets spun. He gets spun into. This guy goes into the wall, and our man, Mr. Red Guy, is no longer in second because the victim of this entire race who's been punted and injured and damaged by our man there crosses the finish line in second. And to add insult to injury, our red guy gets hit and passed by even more people before finally crossing the finish line. So he gets hit there and barely misses him there, but then he hits the other guy. And he's like, just get me across the line at this point. I'm just done. And then he gets hit yet again, which pushes him across the line as that guy falls over the other guy behind him. But right after he crosses the line, he takes out yet another guy before disconnecting. And then, so yep, he disconnects. I thought that race was pretty funny. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe, and tell me what you think about these kinds of videos. I'd be willing to record more of them if you guys like them. Right? I'll see you guys later.